What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are doing New 52 Customs in LEGO DC Supervillains. Now, just to start off, I thought I would show you, this is New 52 Wonder Woman. She is an actual skin, like she's an actual character in the game. So I did not include her in this custom set, but I thought I'd show you her anyway. But without further ado, let's get into it. Also, guys, over the next couple days, there's going to be a lot of videos being posted because I'm going to be taking a quick vacation, and then I'll be back at YouTube in a couple days, probably 3-4 days. But you're probably going to get 4 videos out in the span of 2 days, which is it's probably never going to happen, except for today. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. First up, we have Batman. I don't know why he's running like that. We have Batman. Now for this, I gave him the custom superhero torso with the yellow belt and a black bat symbol. I gave him the short Batman cowl with black gloves and boots and a black cape that's long. And yeah, I think this one came out pretty good. Next up, we have the Flash. This is New 52 Flash. Now, for this one, what I did was I gave him the Shazam boots with red pants because I thought I'd get those yellowish, goldish boots in. I gave him the Adam Strange arms that look like yellow lightning bolts, kind of. Like, there's like part yellow going down his suit in the New 52. And then I used the head, helmet, and torso from the main Flash in this game. I think this came out very good, and yo, wait, what? I didn't know you could do that. It like targets people when you do that. I never knew that. That's fun. That's cool. Hope you guys didn't know that too. We both learned something today. But yeah, like I was saying, I gave him red gloves, and yeah, I think this looks pretty accurate to the New 52, and I'm happy with how it turned out. Next up, we have the Green Lantern. Now for this, we're gonna actually go somewhere else. I know, we're usually just stuck at Stryker's Island for these videos, but I decided we should go somewhere else. Especially because most of these characters would go here. The Hall of Justice. We're gonna pop ourselves right up here, and we're gonna continue the customs. Actually, it's a little dark in here. We're gonna head outside. Profit? I've heard that so many times. Gonna head outside. So for this, I gave him this kind of like combed over brown kind of long hair piece with the Green Lantern ring, torso, and hip piece. Then I gave him part green black arms with white gloves, and part black and green and part black and black pants, can't talk, with green boots. That's what they're called. I knew that. But yeah, so this is how, and I gave him the Green Lantern headpiece. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, and I hope you guys are too. Next up, we have Cyborg. Now for this, I gave him the Cyborg torso piece from the movies. Then I gave him Cyborg's helmet piece from the game. Then I gave him Aqualad's headpiece, but I made it a little bit of a brighter color. I gave him this gray and black style arm on his left, and then on his right I gave him a cannon arm that actually shoots lasers. And I gave him Grid's legs and hips. Quiet civilian, I don't care right now. And yeah, I think this custom came out pretty good. I like the addition of the Grid stuff and all the armor looking things. I think it looks really good. Next up, we have Waterboy, or Aquaman if you're a nerd. ice. So right now, what I gave him is this yellow long combed hair, not combed, yellow long hair piece with the Aquaman face and torso prints. I gave him these orange and green arms with green gloves. And I gave him Envy's legs to get kind of a scaly vibe for it. And I gave him Envy's hip piece too. I also gave him a yellow trident that shoots water because he's the god of the sea. Well, I guess Poseidon is the god of the sea, but like Aquaman has Poseidon's trident, so it makes him the god of the sea. So yeah, I'm happy with how this one came out, and yippee! Next up we have Red Hood. Now this one is very similar to the one that came out. Free falling. Oh shoot, I'm probably gonna get copyright strike for that. No one heard that. Anyway, for this I gave him the Red Hood helmet and torso piece, and I gave him these just plain like beige type arms with gray gloves and 2 black pistols. And for the legs, I actually changed it up and gave him Tigress's legs, I think it is. And I did this because you get some black legs with holsters on the sides, as you see right there, and you get a little bit of holsters on the front too that you can see. Hope you are able to see that a little bit better. Now we are going to use the Arkham gliding style to get over here, maybe so you guys can see a bit better in front of this Superman statue. Let's see if we're able to do it. This is a bonus. Bye. Oh no, not Kryptonite. Bizarro? Yep. That's funny. Golden graffiti. Now, you might be able to see the holsters a little bit better from here. But I like the way this one came out. It is similar, but I think those small differences make it better. Next up, we have the Joker. Now for this, I give him the animated series Joker's face, even though technically in New 52, Joker cuts his own face off. He gets the doll maker to do it, and then he staples it to his face. But this is just like after that happens, and he like regenerates his face somehow. I don't really remember how. But I gave him some white gloves with a black suit, black pants, black arms, and I gave him a gray knife. And I gave him this green short hair piece that I actually think looks perfect. And I think this entire custom just looks like perfect. I think this looks identical to the New 52 Joker, and I think it looks perfect. I said the word perfect way too many times in that sentence. Next up, we have Lex Luthor. Now for this, I gave him Aquaman's hip piece from the Aquaman movie. I gave him the Lex Luthor torso and head piece from the game. I gave him these shoulder pads, but I made them green. I gave him purple and green arms with green gloves, green boots also, and purple leg pants. Yeah, those things. I like the way this one came out, and I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Lex Luthor. Next up, we have the Reverse Flash. We're actually going to run our way up to, well, you'll see, because of the Reverse Flash.
Look at those gals.
Star Labs. Boom. But let's go into the sun.
Maybe I'll take my money.
For this custom, I gave him red boots and orangish yellow pants. I gave him red hip piece with, that is from the Flash, and I gave him the Reverse Flash's torso, head, and helmet piece. I gave him the same arms I gave the Flash, except I inverted the colors. And I gave him some orangish yellowish gloves. This one looks pretty cool, and I'm excited with how all these customs are turning out. I think they're all turning out really well. Next up is one of the stupidest and weirdest designs I've ever seen of Deathstroke. So Deathstroke's new 52 design is really weird, but this is the best I could do. I gave him Heatwave's legs, but made him navy. I gave him Harley Quinn's hip piece, but made it navy. Gave him the custom superhero torso piece, but I just gave him an orange belt. I gave him these orange shoulder pads with part orange arms, part navy arms. I gave him these orange gloves and the Deathstroke face print, except... Did you just shoot? Did he just shoot? Yeah, he did. What the? Do it again. Man just shot out like one of Joker's, like... That's weird. But, and then I gave him Deathstroke's face print, but made it navy, and I gave him these black katanas. For what it is, I think it looks really cool, but for the design itself of the character, I think it looks kind of dumb. Not my favorite Deathstroke design, far from it actually. But yeah, so let's move on. We got two left. First up, we have Green Arrow. And for Green Arrow, I gave him the Green Arrow head piece, and I gave him the TV series Green Arrow torso piece. I gave him the Artemis hip piece with black and green legs, green boots. I gave him no arms, like no sleeves, with green on the end of his arms and some black gloves. I gave him a green bow and arrow, and I gave him a green quiver in the back. I think this one actually looks really well, and I think you all will be able to tell who the last one is just by like common knowledge. But I can't actually sing the Superman theme song, so I'm just gonna sing something similar. You know, because copyright reasons and Warner Brothers hates people. So for this, I gave him the Ultraman arms, but made them blue, and I gave him no gloves, just pale hands. I gave him a custom superhero torso, but I gave him the Superman logo and this red belt. I gave him laser eyes because it's Superman. I gave him the same hairpiece I gave Green Lantern, but in the black variant. I gave him red boots with blue legs and blue hips. And I gave him an amazing red cape. Really happy with how this one turned out. And according to my calculations, that is our final custom of the day. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe down below. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys. Bye-bye.